PreAP Algebra 2, we learned piecewise functions. Regular algebra did not learn piecewise functions. Okay? I'm going to teach it a little bit different than I did last year in PreAP Algebra 2. But now here's the cool thing about piecewise functions. Now this is the way I was taught piecewise functions when I was in school. You see this line? This is a line, right? Where does it exist? So he exists to the left of this. Is that right? So this is the way our teacher taught us. We grasped that line, and then we took a big eraser, and we erased everything to the right side of negative 2. Okay? And then we grasped this, and we erased everything on either side. And then we grasped this, and we erased everything to the left of 3. Now, here's the deal. If you get to a test, and you know how sometimes your brain just goes, poof. Yeah. Could you do it that way? Yeah, people, we got the big erasers up there. Okay? So you could do it that way. But this is the way I'm going to teach you how to do it. I like to write the equations where they go. This equation goes to the left of negative 2. Left center equal to negative 2. So he's right here. Okay? Now what's my slope? 2. Okay? Don't put a variable on it. Just 2. What's my y-intercept? Negative 3. Now last year, you'll remember in Algebra 2, we did it this way. We went down to that negative 3, and then we used our slope. Normally, you'd go up 2 into the right one, but what are we going to do? Yeah, down into the left, and then you went down into the left, and then you started there, and then you kept going. Y'all remember that? Okay, but here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do it like this, because I woke up in the middle of the night last night, y'all, and thought of this. So I think this is an easier way to do it. Let's plug this point. This point is important right here at negative 2, right? So let's plug that in that equation. When x is negative 2, let's find out what y is. What's 2 times negative 2? Negative 4 minus 3? Negative 7. Okay? So obviously I need to extend my graph a little bit. Perhaps we need to make columns up. Alright, so at negative 2, it is negative 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it an open dot or a solid dot? How do you know? You're right, but how do you know? Very good. It's or equal to. And then I'm going to use my slope, and y'all look, this line just goes this way, so I'm doing my slope backwards. I know my line has to go up. So I'm going down 2 and to the left 1. You can go down 2 and to the left another one. Uh-oh. Sorry. Accidentally pressed it. Okay? And there's my line. Y'all remember this? Okay? This line right here, y is equal to 7. He's what kind of a line? Horizontal line. And it is at 7. Why am I making it 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Crazy. All right.
What does that mean? You made that negative x squared plus the rest of
Okay. All right. So equals 7. So at 7, it's a horizontal line. What kind of dots does it have on each end? Open dots, because they're not included. Y'all remember that? Okay? This right here, y is equal to negative x squared plus 1. What is that? A parabola. Okay? And it opens down, right? Now, I'm just going to use my little T-chart. Okay, so I'm going to pick a number. Now, what number am I going to pick for x first? 3, because I want to go on this line, and then I want to see over here. All right, so I'm going to pick 3. Plus, yeah, you want to make it plus 4? Okay. All right, so what's 3? Now, look, guys, what do you do first when you plug that 3 in? You square it. 1 3 squared is 9, and then you take the opposite of it. What's the opposite of 9? What's negative 9 plus 4? So at 3, it's negative 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open or solid? Solid. So Really, you should just take the negative off of it, right? That would have helped it. Okay, then I need to pick another point. I'm going to pick 4, but it's probably going to be crazy, isn't it? 4 squared is 16, negative 16 plus 4 is negative 12. So what's that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this little point down here, and then I'm going to write a 12 beside it. To tell my teacher that, hey, I know that's a 12. And he keeps going. Okay? Well, he doesn't look like one. Actually, what he does is he comes up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's just a piece of a leg of one. Okay? So, I mean, it's not even going to look much like a curve, but it is a curve. Okay? All right, you ready to try one by yourself?
What is this show?
What's a shadow? What is it? Cracking some black function?
Yeah.
Why is it? I don't know. Why you want
That's all you have to do is grab it.
Yeah. What's the point?
I'll do it along with him.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, what is the point of these?
When we ever use this in real life?
No, I didn't know it like that.
It's always good, and then you get on a high up here, and everything levels off, and then, oh my word, the bottom falls out. There you go.
I know what I was asking, but I mean, like,
Trying problems. You're trying different ways to solve them.
why do you have to solve these problems?
Okay.
That's not what I'm asking.
Here's another
Do
one.
you remember that? Do you remember
No,
that?
I don't know that.
Yeah, we asked you to do something and you said sometimes in life you're going to face problems and you're just going to have to keep trying different things to solve them.
There you go.
And then you put it in your personality about
These are our problems in life.
keep
Okay,
working.
it's working.
It was that stuff we were doing at the time. All of those hard
Oh, the, identities?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes those identities, they're like word problems, and you like look at them, and you don't see it, you know what I mean? You know how you can do a word problem? I've asked y'all for help on word problems before.
I like the identity.
Okay, I'm gonna make this one tricky. I'm gonna make this one tricky, so see if I trick you.
tricky?
No.
Like super long. I wanted to ask you, I feel like that's always the next question.
Yes, sorry, yeah.
That's like, I understand the point. Are you still making it up?
Yeah, I'm making this one up, but I'm making it nice for you. So you can say thank you. You're welcome.
You want to article like this?
I already tricked you right there.
What? That's my five. Here we go. Oh my God, what the heck?
What?
What the heck?
I'm just trying up on cheese, I guess.
Just three of them?
Yep. It isn't when you're on a test tray and I miss the problem. And the reason I did it is because I missed it because I just read it like I thought it should be, and they evidently didn't do it that way.
No, you do it.
So, yeah, I want to make you be aware of it and be careful.
You can figure problems in life.
That's right.
Every number on this sheet.
No, there's one.
Where?
There's one that's different.
Yeah. Yeah.
You would say 8,000. If math is made up, why didn't I like it?
Again, everybody would be a mathematician.
Well, we're getting in our place. I'm not very good. I can't do my rap.
We're gonna do that in the next one. You just got this one and one more. The dotted line? Yeah. Oh my word. I like to use yellow to mine, but look, it's not quite my brand.
You don't understand. Huh? It's not true. I think you will have to repeat them.
Katie went out with her boyfriend. They were going somewhere, and they stopped at Sonic to get someone something to eat. And so Katie has not been eating fast food or anything. And so she was really hungry though. So he said, "Do you want something to eat?" She said, "Yes, I want a foot-long chili cheese dog." And he goes, Are you sure you want that? Are you going to eat all that? She said, "Yes, I'm trying to do it on don't say anything." And so she said, "Well, I knew there was going to be a problem when I was taking 2 bites of my hamburger, and I looked over there, and Katie had finished her whole foot-long chili cheese dog and tweaked her fingers. And made her so sick. Terrible fish.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm just let's go that way. I wasn't sure you realized it. Like when they chili, they had cheese. You're done. And chili cheese fries. Thankfully today was not mine. Yeah, but I got to try it. It's not too
I told him to try it back in Roswell. His trick to me doing it this way. Here's the trick, guys. Where does this horizontal line belong?
over there.
On the right side. Okay? Don't just assume.
I don't like scrambled.
The radical section.
Because it's so real fast.
Yeah. Alright, y'all ready to do it? Okay, here's the one on the right. Y equals 2 is the horizontal line. The one in the middle, what does this look like, guys? A parabola. What does the minus 1 do to the parabola? Yeah, this right here makes it upside down. What does this minus 1 do? Moves it to the right one, and what does the plus 2 do? Moves it up 2, so I know it's right here. We still need to check out those 2 points, those ending points, okay, and see what's happening. So I put a 2 and a negative 2 in my T-chart. What is 2 minus 1? What's 1 squared? The opposite of it is,
-1.
plus 2 is, that's funny, that's all hung up on 1. All right, except for that 1, 2. All right, this is the opposite. That's pretty cool, isn't it? All right, so negative 2 minus 1, negative 3 squared is 9, and the opposite of it is negative 9 plus 2 is negative 7. So at negative 2, it's negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so those are really the important points. Okay, other than that, the shape of your parabola should be good. All right, now this one right here. I know this is going to mess some people up. Okay, so watch this and let me show you. First of all, this negative is on the x, so that means it reflects over the y-axis. Do I do that first or last? Last. If it's on the x, it's always the last thing you do. If it's on the y, like this one is, it's the first thing you do. Okay? So if you have a negative on the x, it reflects it over the y, but it's the last thing that you do. So watch what's going to happen. What does this plus 2 do to this thing? Oh, crud. I meant to make that a minus 2. That'll make it a lot friendlier. Do y'all want me to do that? Yeah. Okay. That'll make it a lot friendlier. Okay, now what does the minus 2 do to it? No, what's this minus 2? Moves it right 2. And what does the plus 2 do to it? Okay, so right now, this is what he looks like. Okay? He's a radical function. He's like half, here's his parent function. He's half of the sideways parabola. Okay? So now when I reflect it over the y-axis, see what's going to happen? It's going to look just like this. And it's going to go this way. But let's find another point out here. What if we found, what would you use for your t-chart? Negative 4?
Sure.
No.
You want to make...
I don't want to take the square root of 6. Yeah.
Negative 5.
2, we got 2, we got 4. Can I make a 4 right here? Put it next. Yeah. Put, what, negative.
Put it in my calculator.
It would be -2. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Put a -7.
Oh, negative 2 will work. Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Wait, negative 6, like Jacob said.
Negative 6?
Jacob said.
Okay, and so the opposite of negative 6 is,
But it's 8.
but it's 8.
If I see -7, it would be 9.
I thought we were doing
Okay,
X minus.
negative 7. The opposite of negative 7 is
He keeps
positive.
doing minus, not plus.
Yeah, I was like, going, why is that saying that? Okay, thank you so much. Minus 6. All right, so that's why the negative
That's how many
6 works, right? Okay, so negative 6. The opposite of negative 6 is positive 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. What's the square root of 4? And 2 plus 2, 4. So at negative 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's 4.
Oh, it's an empty job.
Okay, now here's what this is a mistake. Everybody watch this. This is a mistake. This is what I see kids do. They do this, but then they don't really know what the function looks like, and so then they graph it and it looks like this. Is that right? Y'all, that's not what it looks like. I'm going to count that wrong. Okay? So make sure you know.
Shouldn't it not be over?
This guy right here? Yeah. Okay? Alright, now I'm going to draw one, and you have to do it. This is probably the worst recording lesson we've done all year. Why? Because I'm not being focused. Yeah. What are you doing, Payne? Thank you, Payne. Thank you for that.
Did you like him on my phone?
No, it was getting nervous. The mic, it's using the mic off the computer.
Somebody's gonna be watching that.
Oh, they're gonna have an all the way through notes slipping in here to say.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hey, yeah, it's about 20 minutes in, y'all, if you wanna go watch it.
What are you doing?
I know we're
Oh, we have to find the other stuff?
we're playing Jeopardy.
No, we're not.
The kids made them for me one year, but then they disappeared.
You probably find them
I probably did.
somewhere.
That's right, it's technology, and I don't really care. I'll just draw my own rather than looking them up. They made me a stamp. Did you know I had a stamper? Watch. See? See? I had a stamper, and they made me a stamp that was a thing. A graph? Yeah. A dot. No, not a dot. A graph? Yeah, a graph.
This is a crazy video. There's like, guys, thank you. Talking about football, $5.
There's subscribers as David.
Huh? We're subscribers. Yesterday I checked the YouTube because it said my video didn't upload or something. And so I looked and I got very disappointed because I looked down there and I said, oh, 4,029 views? What in the world? It wasn't my video. Somebody else's math video. Your video must have been very good.
How many people you have your, on yours?
I don't know, it depends on what video.
It's just in that wall. You're gonna be like the next one.
Yeah, right. I'm sure. After they watch this one, I'm sure they're gonna be right. You're gonna be getting like a promotion deal, you're gonna be rich, famous.
I think I
I
got.
get some of the money.
Okay. Y'all can have all the money.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna have to do that.
It's recorded.
Yeah, we can all go to college.
That wasn't me that said that. Shane, stop that.
Alright. I'm telling you, I hate to come after you.
I've already run over him once. I'll run over him again. There's
You're gonna
almost
spell that next
on
time.
my bike.
You're gonna run him over. You're
I
gonna kill
did
him.
with my bike, but I didn't mean to. But then I quit riding down there because he's gonna make me hurt
I'm
myself.
sending him through the gate.
Yeah, no, he can stand up. The other one's too little and old, I think. I'm tired. Hey, someone just got written up for that.
Who? Class.
No.
Or what? You like the one like where you're?
That's what I'll give you that. I don't know, in my room or my closet. They're in my closet. They're in my closet. Oh, they might be in my workout bag.
Or in the workout bag.
Yeah, I think it's in my closet too.
It's in her closet. The workout bag. The workout bag.
Alright, here's the answer. Y'all ready?
That one
No?
was a pretty big one. Pretty long. Two before.
It was going so good. That's what they always say. It was going so good until that happened.
But I always think it's so much better to go out.
Huh?
Like,
It was going good for the seventh
Yeah.
period.
You mean? You're just like, Kane's here. That's what my show is. Kane's here.
Y'all know what this makes me think of?
Person. Hey, so much time to go. That's fake.
Oh!
I'm not doing that.
Leave it like that. Leave it like that.
Hey, wait.
Oh, Negative 2x minus 2, when x is between and equal to, negative 2 and 1. And the absolute value of x minus 3. That's a, yeah, it's a B. Look at that. It's a B. And x is greater than 1. Now, could you have made these two more linear equations? You could have, and I couldn't have counted it wrong. Okay?